Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to day 20 of Death and Taxes. I think this is like my 6th episode in it. We'll see how it goes. Last I remember, we were having chats with a disembodied voice. Things were going tits up. I mean, I don't know. So we'll just keep going. I like that one. It doesn't really change much. Yeah, anyway, day 20. Let's just get on with it. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Okay, I can entrance it. An eldritch air of air waft through the office. Perhaps the essence of those who are doomed to death by your actions, Grim. We cannot determine the correct amount of humans to march today, so I leave it up to you. Okay, that could be all of them, none of them. Positive effects, maybe, please, positive effects. Anyway, let's see. Tour manager Frankie, tour manager of extreme metal band outskirts of Cosmopolis. So far, they've organised 3 concert tours across the sea and 2 and around Walmark, all of which have been cancelled midway through, mostly due to the capriciousness of the singer. So you get to live. Ulysses went into hiding in the extensive forest around Cosmopolis City dozens of years ago when they anticipated imminent invasion from abroad. Although the assault never came, Ulysses has grown accustomed to their nomadic lifestyle and decided to continue patrolling the forest for enemy combatants. Is that suspicious? Or is it just paranoid? I think that's just paranoid, really, isn't it? But who are you? Professional trainer. Jura helps young people get excited about lifting weights and being physically active in general. They also make a lot of easily accessible social media content teaching proper lifting form to prevent injuries. Jura started to fund children's support. Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? He's helping people. Roberta Williams, narrative designer, enjoys crafting stories that make people feel all kinds of different emotions. Their main interest is exploring themebo-villain relationship dynamics. Themebo? What's a themebo? In their free time, they like to write mildly erotic fan fiction with Corker. Okie dokie. Well, the fan fiction means you go. More consistent. No one knows how the fall from grace of Irnaldo began. Once they lived the heroic life, so it is said, but the grand deeds are now a thing of the past. These days they work as a post-middle-aged assistant as a morgue. So, I reckon he ought to go anyway. There we go. There we got a couple of deaths. Not that it really matters. No one's home. Oh, it's Miss Cuddles again. As you enter, you notice Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Pordington snoozing on the table. Hey, kitty cat, you are so cute. The old-fashioned phone suddenly starts to ring with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. Then a familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Hey, why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only.
Of course.
I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive.
Okay.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
This guy is basically me at work.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Was there anything down in Mortimer's that we wanted? I forget.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
No, nothing I can get. This is just end the day. End the day, end my suffering, please. This is kind of like Papers, Please, except I'm just not that sort of invested in it. Shut up. Quote for the day. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Do be careful to let the right person live. Are these guys all on the same accident then? What's this then? Medical worker escapes death, sudden death by mysterious means. Physical fitness of children improving the year. Commander in the forest stumbles upon someone burying their victim, takes killer down but is stabbed in the process. Crypt of decay, finally blast across wall mark and Carthena with stunning... Whatever. School bus driver. Zeton drives children to and from schools every day. Although it seems like... Hang on, 5 people have to die? That's almost all of them, isn't it? Yeah. Although it seems like a job that requires responsibility, they're usually pretty lax about it. Sometimes partaking in soft narcotics before getting behind the wheel. They say it makes them focus better. Zygmunt Zozy, unemployed. From all the available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer and eating pizza, without even live streaming it all. They live with their mother and claim they have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. Okay. Jerry Morrill, 49, kidnapper. Kidnapper. Jerry is a creepy kidnapper, there's no way around that. The latest plan is ambling near stadiums wearing a cute mascot outfit, swiping kids who want to take a photo. It hasn't really worked thus far because of the crowds, but when it will, they'll demand a substantial ransom. Bye-bye. You're also pointless. So you two can go. Garrett Galt, inventor, scam artist. Who is this person? A nobody, vain and arrogant. They promised numerous grand inventions, all of which failed. Blinded by egos, and they refused to learn any lessons and continued on this path, ultimately leading to the ruin of several businesses and the death of a number of people. Bye-bye. A manicurist. Conrad is obsessed with building the ultimate gel nails. Their designs keep getting wilder and more impractical each day, but customers keep coming thirsty for the most fashionable, weaponizable nails. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves her job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power the position brings. And Anna likes having proper power and influence a little too much. Well, goodbye then. I'm going to let the manicurist live. Everybody else, I'm sorry. Use out. You know, Conrad, it's your lucky day. I have no more water. Ooh. What does the cloud want?
The loud and unbearable noise of conflict. The turmoil of 1,000 different desires, taken through violence, entitlement, and toxic self-fulfillment.
Yes.
How do you feel, Grand Reaper?
But I feel empty.
Bringer of turmoil, master of distress, ambassador of disarray. Who knew you were so apathetic?
I only do this to fill a void in my soul.
Nevertheless, it's important to learn.
Yeah, still there.
I dreamt the bags of sickly meat and brittle bone ceased to exist, collapsed into a pile of bone meal and bubbling innards juice.
Ugh.
From the mulch rose a new, better human being. Much more capable of living, unburdened by weak, spindly ligaments and fragile respiratory systems.
You can dream?
Question. Haven't you been paying attention?
Not really.
It's an image that raises more questions than it solves.
Mm-hmm.
You imagine a golden trim to a rotten shack.
These mad
We're
ramblings
not
aren't
here
really
to
helping.
help, but to reflect.
Really?
Be seeing you.
Right. Thank you. Ah, the cat. He's batting the rubber gerbil between her paws. Yes, I know how you feel, Toy. The cat pats the toy on the head slowly. Her yellow eyes glow with mirth. Here we go.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
But...
Yes, you expect your daily summary. But I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter.
Okay.
So, off you go.
Did I get... I got my pay. Goody, goody, goody.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Blah, 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 blah. What do we reckon? I'll have that one.
Used to belong to the ruthless Corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one. Sage and king and beggar alike. And let Lacey Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day. The rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Satelinor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
Oh, there we go. End the day. Let's go then. It's only landing on skulls. Oh, there we go. I never could decide things on my own. 2 humans have to die. It's as if great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths today. Okie dokie. What we got here then? House fire caused by electrical equipment claims life of youth. Unknown mascot struck dead by lightning in the middle of the day. Inventor drowns in first attempt to start new construction of an underwater city. Casualty rate of club fights increases. Experts blame sharp gel nails. School bus driver on stroll struck by a drunken driver. And check out these awesome personal jetpacks. What we got here? Guy, a most amiable person, comes from a small village near Cosmopolis City. Grim, you are being set up. All of this is fiction. A veil drawn over our eyes. You cannot trust them. You cannot trust fate. I have to hurry. Break through the illusion. Refuse to comply, and tomorrow, doom the one named Ron. Ron, something, something, space, something, something. Okay. Okay. 2 humans have to die. Alright, what do we got here? Neurosurgeon. Glassblower. So all of these people are nice people. I've got to kill 2 of them. Yul is addicted to adrenaline and is well known for taking great personal risks. Well, that sounds like a... You know... you can live, I'm afraid, and you'll have to go. Sorry. Doom the one named Ron. Okay, let's do it, strange red paper. Let's doom Ronald. Oh look, he's back.
Grim.
How was your break?
Adequate. Now, right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Oh, whatever.
What's with the attitude?
Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, The saying goes... Now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain
Beeps
than...
and boops. Blood and guts. Death and taxes! Roll the credits.
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Say nothing.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Who's the dude who keeps sending me red letters? That's what I want to know.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide ye with today?
Still can't get that one. Oh, so you can play through this game again and you can see which endings. I suppose it's got multiple endings. You need this one. You need 1,200. I don't have 1,200 coins. I hope it's still there tomorrow because I'll have it then. I think. You have to do them wrong. There we go. Go with the flow, right? The situation is that everything's all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are, you know, a skeleton. Go with the flow. Alrighty then. What does the red one say? For decades, Ronald has been crafting some of the most creative and aesthetically pleasing interactive games on the market. Their work are known for cutting and clever humour and wildly fun characters. An industry later, they have inspired a whole new generation of designers. Okay. But Bob Abalone, Ishir Malik, Melania Altramita, Harrison Stewart, Maria Mersu, Jackson Piortega, Aisha Moore, and Vladimir. Let's just, I'll tell you what, we're going to have a good day. We'll get rid of you, and then everyone else. Everyone else gets to live. Pop. There we go. Let's just zip through it. Has he still got it? Let's just check he's still got it.
Matey.
He does.
'Tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
So hopefully... What do you want?
Is your hand tired? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
I see.
Perhaps a short break is in order? Time to gather your wits? Stretch a bit?
So this cloud is talking to me,
The world
not to
won't
Grim.
explode if
Okay.
you step away for a second. Probably. No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
Let's see.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights.
Insights?
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what's the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist?
We're getting a bit existential here, boys.
Their ephemeral being
And girls.
leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life. They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe.
Okay.
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises.
Stars explode.
Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
I'm not sure that's fully accurate.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar, copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
I think Terry Pratchett said it best when he said, in all of creation, in all the universe, human beings have come up with the concept of boredom, or something along those lines. It was something to do with all the universe in all its splendour, and yet humans have still managed to become bored. But we could help them experience these things.
But why? What would that change?
Everything.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Does it make a sound?
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life.
It's true.
None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I got through the entire rant. Is there a prize? I agree with everything. Can I also get a daily review? I don't really agree with what you said.
Then you have much yet to learn.
Good night,
Good night,
Grim.
Grim.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to buy the lamp.
The base, the marble plate of yore. The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon. A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator.
This is more interesting than
He
what
also
Fate was
loved
saying,
to
to be
spark me
fair.
drink and laughed gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we call an end to this episode of, well, this chapter of Death and Taxes. I think we are getting close to a conclusion. I'm not going to go through all of the endings. I'm only going to go through one, because it leaves me something to do. I have once again been your host. I have had an amazing time having you here, and I hope to see you all for the next thrilling chapter of Death and Taxes. Goodbye.